Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. You are looking live at Tisch Loveless Court inside the Anderson Athletic Center on the campus of Kalamazoo College for tonight's men's basketball matchup featuring the Tigers of Grace Christian University and the home team Kalamazoo College Hornets. Hello again, everyone. My name is Zach Metz. Joining me tonight on color commentary, Claire Russo. Claire, Kalamazoo playing its third straight home game to start the year. What do you think they have to do to get a victory tonight?
I think Kalamazoo has been doing a great job on their rebounds the past two games, and I feel like that's something Grace Christian has to work on. So I feel like if we are going to win, it's going to be on the basis of that.
Now it's time to meet our starting lineups for tonight. First for Grace Christian, a senior point guard from Wyoming, Michigan, number 0, Melvin Frazier. A junior forward from Big Rapids, Michigan, number 1, JT Martinson. A senior forward from Rockford, Michigan, number 4, Ty Thiel. A senior center from Traverse City, Michigan, number 5, Parker New. And a junior guard out of Germantown, Maryland, number 15, Banksy Zamari. Grace Christian is coached by Ryan Crombeen in his second year as the head coach of the program. And now the starting lineups for your Kalamazoo College Hornets, coached by fifth-year head coach Nick Giard. First up, a senior guard from Manchester, Michigan, number 3, Ty Horkey. A sophomore guard from Howell, Michigan, number 5, Carter Bannimer. A junior forward from Boise, Idaho, number 20, Lucas Broadsword. A first-year guard from San Diego, California, number 23, Patrick Perez. And a senior guard from Howell, Michigan, number 24, Bobby Samples. Just about to get this game underway in about 5 minutes. We thank you all for tuning in. Once again, my name is Zach Metz. Joining me, Claire Russo, and we hope you enjoyed tonight's matchup between Grace Christian University and Kalamazoo College. Here we go. Grace Christian and Kalamazoo Tigers in the road black. They got the blue stripe going down the side. The letters and numbers in that little baby blue outlined in white. Kalamazoo in their home whites. The orange and black stripe down the side. The numbers and letters in orange outlined in black. Lucas Broadsword and JT Martinson will tip off to get us underway. Hornets at 1-1. Tigers at 1-4. And we are underway. Kalamazoo will control first possession. Bobby Samples will initiate the offense. They go to the wing. Ty Horkey, early entry into the post to Lucas Broadsword. Horkey out on the perimeter. 2 dribbles into the lane. Out Patrick Perez now working across the floor. They enter back into Broadsword. Perez backing down. Samples gets the dribble handoff. 10 to shoot. Samples jab step. Here comes a 3. Comes up short. Broadsword chases the offensive rebound. Broadsword in trouble now, has it tipped out of bounds. Kalamazoo will keep it. We talked about rebounding in the open. There's an early offensive board for the Hornets. .15 on the shot clock. Samples trying to enter, does so to Horkey. Vandermeer gets down the wing. Tough D from Melvin Frazier, 5 to shoot. Horkey steps back, tried to find Broadsword, and a turnover. Tigers the other way, open in the corner, Ty Thiel. Thiel backing down Horkey, up with the right, and he scores, bullying his way to the rim. First blood of the game to the Tigers. Perez has it. Crossover into the lane, kick out Vandermeer. One more into the corner for Samples. A 3, rattles in and out. Fight for the rebound. Perez has it off the glass and in. Kalamazoo on the board. Patrick Perez early. 2 offensive rebounds for Kalamazoo. Frazier has it tipped. Samples defending closely. Banksy's Amari with it. Drives. Kicks out to Frazier. Frazier drives. Gets the foul on Samples. He will go to the line. He will shoot 2. Claire, this Grace Christian team, a lot of new faces, a lot of transfers on this roster. Do you think it takes a little bit of time, to get in sync with each other?
100%. I mean, all these new players, like the people on the team, they've been with each other nearly all 4 years. And then you get all these new incoming people. It's hard to transition, but I feel like Grace Christian so far, they're doing a great job. They've had a hard schedule so far, but I think they're trying their best, trying to get into their flow so early in the season.
Frazier splits a pair. 3-2 Grace. Perez has it. Spins back to the right, all the way to the rim, couldn't finish it. Rebound comes down to Thiel. Thiel is the leading scorer for the Tigers. He averaged 17 a game. He's got 2 right now. Amari, defended by Vandermeer. Amari, a Division I transfer from Mount St. Mary's. Thiel crosses over. He stepped on the baseline. It'll be a turnover. Thiel is a transfer from Muskegon Community College. A lot of these guys, junior college players from local areas relative to Grand Rapids, the location of Grace Christian University. Yep, Thiel from Muskegon. Parker New from Alpena Community College as Vandermeer hoists a 3, no good. Frazier from Kalamazoo Valley and Martinson also from Muskegon. Then you got Amari from Mount St. Mary's. Amari will try a 3, straight away, no good. 3-point shooting, not particularly a strength of Grace Christian. As a team, there is 29%. Tried to find a window for Perez, and it got knocked out of bounds. It will stay on this end with Kalamazoo. Vandermeer on the wing, driving baseline on Amari, stops, turns. Horkey on the cut, gets inside and scores, and a little flex from Ty Horkey.
That was an amazing look by Horkey.
A good find by Vandermeer. Hornets with their first lead of the game, 4-3 in the early going. Thiel's got it, handoff. Amari, and Vandermeer got the hands up, knocked it out of bounds.
It's great defense.
Vandermeer, a sophomore out of Howell. 2 Howell guys on the floor. Vandermeer and Samples. Amari gives to Martinson. Martinson driving, had it knocked away. And a turnover and then a foul is going to go against Martinson as he bumped into Perez. Three minutes in, Vandermeer catches. Amari got a little aggressive. Vandermeer will stop. Samples the 3. That one just rattles off. Fight for the rebound again. This one will land in the hands of the Tigers. Frazier racing the other way. A great find to Martinson, but he missed the lay. Samples was over there just enough. Now Vandermeer transition to 3. Too strong for that one. Perez fighting for it. It's going to be out of bounds. It's going to stay with Kalamazoo. J.J. Stevens, the first sub into this game for Kalamazoo, the sophomore out of Sturgis. And he slips his way to the basket. Had it blocked, however, by New. Frazier to the floor to save it. Vandermeer went back. Now Stevens couldn't finish. Some sloppy play around the rim earlier. Missed layups on both sides.
Good for Stevens, though, for coming straight in and going straight for that net. Really attacking as soon as he got on.
With the right again, Martinson couldn't find the bottom of the barrel. Hornets will bring it the other way and slow down. Vandermeer has it now to Samples. They go into the post to Stevens. Stevens will go Horkey. Pump fake, he's looking for a little mid-range jumper. Instead he enters to Stevens. Now Horkey will try the 3 off the reverse from Samples. Another offensive rebound. Vandermeer step into a 3. That one a touch strong, not far at all. Horkey able to save it. Samples. Vandermeer, they'll swing Perez. He's going to drive baseline. Stop.
Oh.
And might have gotten hit on the arm. They say it was blocked clean.
That was great ball movement, but they just couldn't connect it with their shots. 3
the other way by Teal, no good. Rebound, Perez. Kalamazoo with a huge rebounding advantage early, 11-4. And again, Horkey will slow down. Samples, wide open for 3. Finally,
yes.
The Hornets get one to go. It took him 8 tries, but Bobby Samples finds the bottom of that. Then Samples is going to get whistled for a foul. That's going to be his second. He's going to have to come out of this game. He bumped right into Melvin Frazier. So Grace Christian will make some subs along with Kalamazoo. For Grace, it's Zach York into the game, the junior out of Millington. They also bring in Ethan Clausen, a junior out of Jenison. And Braden McDonald, a junior out of Fremont. On the Kalamazoo side, they bring in DJ Ferguson, the lone transfer on this team out of Heidelberg, resident of Lansing. They also bring in Gabe Sharp, the birthday boy out of Riverview, Florida, turning 22 today. Frazier open for three. That's good. And Kalamazoo is going to take an early timeout. Just over 5 minutes into this game, it's 7-6 Hornets. Kalamazoo possessing out of the timeout. Sharp working on New, gets downhill, all the way to the rim, rejected by New. Parker New making his presence felt inside already with a couple of blocks.
Great defense by New.
Corky's got it out. He's got 10 to shoot. They skip across. DJ Ferguson in the corner for three. That's good. A great find by Ty Horky.
Ferguson was just there at the right place, right time.
Frazier off the screen. They give to New. They go cross court. The three on the way. That's good. The answer in the other direction from Clausen. And Grace Christian, 2 of 4 in the early going from beyond the arc. Clausen just 1 of 4 from 3 so far in the year. Horky driving on New, got around. Stevens couldn't get it to go around the rim again. Frazier racing up, they leave it to Clausen. Clausen tried to kick this across to York. It got tipped by Ferguson. Now Frazier's got it. They're trying to enter into New. They skip out. Clausen gets another try for three. That's no good. Offensive rebound to the Tigers. New is going to try a three. He couldn't hit. Rebound will come to Ferguson. He'll be fouled by McDonald. Just felt a little unnecessary for McDonald right there, doesn't it?
I agree. I think they were probably just frustrated that their threes weren't connecting.
Clayton Roberts, number 3, comes in, the junior out of Kentwood, Michigan, as well as Coy Humphreys, junior out of Flint. Sam Coleman also in for the first time for Kalamazoo, a senior out of San Diego, California. Horky stops, pops, 3 along the way, no good. And this one will be tipped into the hands of Clausen. Clausen drive, kick out, they swing around Humphreys. And he will put the brakes on. Sharp defending. York trying to back his way through. Ferguson, he walked. Just couldn't quite keep the pivot foot down. It's another turnover for Grace Christian. Their 3rd of the game. Sharp. Wide open for 3. That's good. Happy birthday, Gabe Sharp. (13-9) Kalamazoo. You always just love to see the excitement out of a guy, playing on his birthday, hitting a big shot.
Mm-hmm.
Clausen drives baseline, pulls up from the short corner, rattles in and out. Horky grabs the rebound. Vandermeer will go one more to Sharp. This one's going up. A little bit off to the right on it.
coming back down already.
You know, Gabe Sharp just loves to shoot the rock, but when he's hot, he is really, really dangerous.
Oh, yeah.
They enter inside to Roberts, trying to back down on Carter. Vandermeer draws the foul, count the basket. Vandermeer's going to get whistled for it. It's his first. Roberts got in position just a tad too deep as Broadsword going to come back in for Kalamazoo. And for the first time for the Hornets, Alex Roof, the senior out of Lawton, Michigan. Roberts, 1 of 5 at the free throw line this year. Hits that one to make it a 1-point game again. Broadsword to Sharp on the back cut. Rise up.
Wow.
And he'll just lay it in with the finger roll.
He saw that opportunity and he took it.
He wanted to go up and throw it down.
Yeah.
Humphreys has it on the wing, gets the screen from Roberts. Roberts trying to force his way in. The Roof comes from across the court to try and steal it, but he landed out of bounds. And Kalamazoo going to take another timeout. They've called 2 of them already. We've played just over 9 minutes in this one. Hornets leading it 15-12. Tigers will possess out of the timeout. They'll go with a line formation on the baseline. And a turnover on the inbound pass. Might have been tipped by Ferguson, but it ended up in the hands of Broadsword.
Great screen.
Ferguson steps back, a 3, no good. Fight for the rebound, couldn't get it. Broadsword. Tigers out in transition. Here comes Humphreys. In the chest. Offensive foul. Gabe Sharp comes into the game, hits a 3, scores again on a back cut, then picks up a charge. It'll be the first one on Quay Humphreys. Hornets keep the 3-point lead. Roof has it. Roberts defends. They throw in a Broadsword. Fakes one now. Broadsword working on the block. Goes with the right hand. He is fouled. It's going to be on York. It'll be his first. So that will send Lucas Broadsword to the line. Leading rebounder for Kalamazoo. He's got 10 a game in the 2 early games for Kalamazoo. This is their 3rd straight home game to start the year.
One thing I've noticed about Broadsword is he's really good at setting the screen, rolling off of it to then be open in the middle and then get that shot from who he set the screen to. He's a really intelligent player.
He hit the first one. He struggled at the free throw line to start the year. And he goes 1 of 2. And then Roof couldn't hold on to the rebound. Broadsword was under 35% from the stripe to start the year. Unable to hold on to the back cut, Teal, and it's a turnover. So another turnover for Grace Christian. That'll be their 6th of the game. Kalamazoo with just 2 of them. Hornets right now not really hitting shots. They're 6 of 21 from the field, 28%. 3 of 13 from deep. Horky gets it on the outside. He'll try a 3 right here. Couldn't get it. Tigers racing the other way again. York Think he tried to post up Ferguson. He does. Kick out to Clayton Roberts, a 3. Rattles in and out. Grace Christian not shooting great from deep either. They're 2 of 7. And then Horkey dribbles it off of his foot. Unforced error for Kalamazoo. As they will make a sub, it's Connor Koki into the game, the freshman out of Macomb. Nine and a half minutes to go in the first half. Hornets leading by 4. That's going to change potentially, but Clausen couldn't get it to finish. He will go to the line. He'll shoot 2 more. Ethan Clausen, the junior out of Jenison. It's the first foul on Horkey. Clausen misses the first free throw short. These are his first free throw attempts of the season. Grace Christian will bring in Jacorian Freeman, the junior guard out of Dallas, Texas, and Lake Michigan Community College. Clausen splits, back to a 3-point game. Sharp's got it. Another good screen from Broadsword. Sharp trying to create some room for himself. Instead goes the big man who battles down low and scores on the smaller Clausen. That's just a size mismatch at its finest with the 6'7" Broadsword on the 6-foot Clausen. Teal has it knocked away by Ferguson. 3-on-2 for Kalamazoo. Koki on the wing has to slow it down. Instead, he'll drive, and he traveled. It looks like Koki was running to the wing looking for a 3, just couldn't quite hang on to the pass.
Yeah, simple mistakes like that will really cost you a game.
Hornets by 5. Humphreys off the screen, stops from the mid-range, misses that. Couldn't find any rim. Sharp hoists a long 3! Bottoms up, timeout, Tigers. 8 points for Sharp in the early going from Jimmer range.
Horkey's got to be on cloud 9 right now. It's his birthday. He's connecting all of his shots. It's really a great player.
21-13 Kalamazoo. 8-13 rather to go in the first half. Tigers control. DJ Ferguson picking up Humphreys full court. Gabe Sharp leading all scorers with 8 points so far in this one. Clausen, jab step. Now to Teal. Teal trying to get inside. They run a screen to free up Clausen. They can't handle. Teal will try a 3 straight away. Got it.
Right up top, too. That's a good look.
Grace Christian answers the Hornet 3 with a 3 of their own. They're trying to get into Broadsword. Good denial by New. He gets it here. Now Horkey, they get the switch. And a good job of rotating, getting now Teal onto Broadsword. Koki trying to back down on Clausen. He got fouled. That'll be the second one on Ethan Clausen. And Broadsword will come out of the game. Might have gotten hit in the hand somewhere. Stevens will come in for him. Corky off the handoff. They got Stevens on Clausen. They're trying to go to him, and a good job defending. Sharp will get it instead, working with the Tufty. Passes it out. Ferguson open, gets to the spot of the mid-range and buries it. 5 points for DJ Ferguson. DJ Ferguson really showing his versatility in this game, picking up Coy Humphreys full court, defending well, and then scoring in the offensive end.
I agree. Everyone else was doing a great job at passing the ball and looking for it, and he took that opportunity.
Hornets lead by 7. Ferguson's got it in transition. Oh, a little shake and bake. Step back three. Couldn't quite bury it. A foul going the other way. I believe Sharp's going to get hit with it. Yep.
Ferguson taking it straight off transition, too.
Perez will come in. He'll take out Koki. Frazier back in for the Tigers. Also Martinson. Freeman gives to Frazier. New with a move to get by Stevens. He has to kick it out to Teal, who goes underneath, draws the foul. He will try a pair at the stripe. And the foul's going to be Stevens. It was his first. Thiel on the year, an 80% free throw shooter. Very good at that mark, but he comes up short on the first one. 6:16 to go, first half. Hornets leading by 7. 1 of 2 for Teal. Tigers are 4 of 7 at the line tonight. Kalamazoo just 1 of 2. Ferguson has it. Trying to split 2 guys. It's on the ground. Tigers have it. Still loose. And eventually we're going to get a whistle and a jump ball, which will give this to Grace Christian. Tigers get a stop and a turnover for Kalamazoo, as Vandermeer will take out Ferguson. Martinson off a screen. Now they free up Teal. Into New, gets Horky in the air and scores. That's very good offense for the Tigers right there.
New was wide open in the middle there, too. Really made a good cut.
Stevens going to get whistled for the offensive foul. That's going to be his second foul, and he's going to have to lead this game. 5.5 to go. It's a 4-point game. Interesting here. New is going to bring the ball at the floor. Not something you typically see from your 6'6" center. Teal falls down. Martinson comes free. Freeman trying to drive. Tough defense from the Hornets so far. Frazier out to New. Pump fake. He has to pick his dribble up. 5 to shoot now. Freeman is going to have to hoist the 3. It's blocked by Sharp. New will step back and try a 3. Come up short. Really good defensive possession for Kalamazoo. Perez to Vandermeer, and the basket is good.
Right off the transition, too. Excellent look.
First basket for Carter Vandermeer, and a great find from Perez. And birthday boy Sharp will check out of the game with a very efficient first half shift. Vandermeer will go to the line for one more. He's been 75% on the year to start the young season. puts it down. It's back to a 7-point lead for Kalamazoo. Under 5 minutes. Martinson's got this. They're going to run the handoff for Freeman. Freeman trying to drive on a roof kick out. Thiel got a 3. He missed it. Way too strong. Perez out running. He might try and go all the way. Euros his way through, then tried to find Horkey, and it was knocked out of bounds by Martinson. Broadsword to Vandermeer, moves it to Perez. They get Broadsword open underneath, and a great play defensively by Frazier to come take that away.
Right out of his hands, too.
Broadsword had no idea Melvin Frazier was there.
Yeah.
New, downhill, tries to stop and shake, and he can't get that one to fall. Roof will come down with a rebound. Vandermeer brings it the other way. He'll give it to Roof, who's trailing for a 3. He'll drive in. Count that, baby, and a foul. Martinson was a little late to the spot. He'll pick up the foul. It is his second. Roof will go to the line, shoot one more. 1 of 2 at the line this year. To make it a double-digit lead for Kalamazoo. And he does so successfully. Hornets 3 of 4 at the charity stripe today. New will initiate again. They brought Amari back in. Perez up at Amari, now New. Jab step, he's trying to go downhill, has to pick up his dribble. Amari had the quick step up under. Oh, wow, what a bucket with 1 second to spare.
It's great technique.
Banks sees Amari floating through the air, and it's an 8-point game. Broadsword gonna drive on New, up with the right. He couldn't quite get it to fall, didn't have enough touch.
Bounces right off the rim.
Amari. Frazier's got it.
Ooh.
Might have hit Vandermeer in the gut, who goes to the ground. And now they will stop it. I think that's where Vandermeer went down. So he just took a hit in a spot that no man wants to be hit in. A little frustrated, but now interestingly, Bobby Sample's going to come back into this game with the 2 fouls. You obviously don't want him to pick up number 3. But you think they trust Bobby's ability not to pick up his 3rd, right?
Yeah, I would agree with that.
He will handle the basketball here. Kalamazoo leading by 8. 29-21. They get to Horkey.
Corner with
off
Horkey.
A flare screen, and he buries it. They go quickly to Martinson the other way. He can't convert. Amari flies out for the offensive rebound. That's just the 3rd one today for the Tigers. Now Amari's got it. Gonna drive by Perez, go with the left hand on the right side and finish. Man, is he quick.
He just always takes that drive. He's a very fast player.
Perez to Broadsword. Perez driving, stopping, back between the legs to the rim. Didn't quite have enough to get it over the rim.
Coming down with Amari.
Amari, crossover, they double. Frazier up with Horkey, and he finishes.
Great cut by Ferguson.
Melvin Frazier with 6. Broadsword, pump fake, got him up in the air, and he scores quickly. And now we got some pace after what was a bit of a slow start to this game.
It's really just back-to-back. Up top with New.
Hornets leading it by 9. Here's Frazier. He'll slam on the brakes. Now go back into the lane with the right hand. A tough finish again by Melvin Frazier. And Samples had to be careful not to pick up a foul. Broadsword double comes. He kicks out to an open Perez for 3. Tad too strong. And the rebound New. Tigers trying to run. Amari, a 3 in the corner. That comes up short. Really good job by Samples of boxing out, but it's going to come back to Amari. He'll stop, try and leave it for Martinson, who scores. And the Hornets forced to take a timeout. A quick little run for the Grace Christian Tigers. Have it within 5 with 47 seconds to go in the first half. .47 seconds out of the timeout. Claire, what do you think Kalamazoo's going to do on this offensive possession?
I think they're going to look to find Bandemir for a 3. You know, he's just coming in after his injury. I think they're going to look and try and find him, get him some playing time.
Sharp back in as well. He gets off the handoff. He's in some trouble, and he's going to be fouled. That's going to be Amari who picks up one. It's his first, and Kalamazoo in the bonus now. Sharp will go to the line for 1 and 1. Sharp, 81.8% at the line this year. He's averaging 9.5 a game in his senior season. And he's calmly confident and hits the first one. Horkey's going to come take out Samples. A little bit of offense, defense. He got the smart move, get Samples out with the 2 fouls. Sharp goes 2 for 2. Frazier will walk it up. About an 8.5 second difference between the shot and the game clock. New will pump fake. He'll drive baseline. Broadsword a little bit lunging back. York came back in. He's got it. Now Frazier with 10. Crossover into the lane. Frazier has it knocked out of bounds. It'll stay on this end.
With 15 seconds left and 7 on the shot clock, they really just, I feel like, are rushing, trying to connect to the basket.
They got 3. Amari rises up, couldn't get it. Sharp rebound. He's got 8 seconds. This is going to be Gabe Sharp all the way. 4 seconds. He'll stop and try a 3. In and out. Couldn't get it. Horkey couldn't get another shot up. And we will head to the break with the Hornets ahead by 7. Kalamazoo will look at the numbers. Up 6, they are shooting about 38% from the field, just 26 from 3, 5 of 19. Grace Christian, on the other hand, 37% from the field, 3 of 15 from deep. Tigers are 4 of 7 from the free throw line. Kalamazoo 5 of 6. Each team with 7 turnovers. The difference right now, we talked about this coming into the game, was rebounding. Hornets with a 5 rebound advantage, 23 to 18. You would imagine that's something they got to continue going forward, right?
100%.
Offensive rebounds, it's 8-4 Kalamazoo. We look at the individual numbers. Melvin Frazier, the leading scorer for Grace Christian with 8. Ty Thiel with 6. Banksy's Amari and Ethan Clausen, each adding 4. Amari, the leading rebounder for the Tigers, at 4. Ethan Clausen and Parker New with 3 apiece. New also with 3 assists, kind of a do-it-all player for Grace Christian right now. Foul trouble for the Tigers. Clausen with 2, Martinson with 2. That is it for foul trouble. Gabe Sharp leading Kalamazoo with 10 points. DJ Ferguson, Ty Horkey, and Lucas Broadsword each adding 5. Patrick Perez is the leading rebounder with 5. Horkey and Broadsword each with 4. Horkey also with 3 assists. He's tied with Carter Vandermeer for the lead in this team. Broadsword with 2. Not a ton of foul trouble for Kalamazoo either. J.J. Stevens with 2 and Bobby Samples with 2. For now, we're going to take a short break. We'll be back with you for the second half of action. Your halftime score, Kalamazoo 36, Grace Christian 29. We're just about to get half number 2 underway from the Anderson Athletic Center. Kalamazoo leading Grace Christian University 36-29. Zach Metz here with Claire Rousseau. Claire, what do you think Kalamazoo's got to do to close this one out?
I think Kalamazoo needs to minimize the amount of turnovers that they're getting, as well as staying consistent with their rebounds.
They did win the rebounding battle in the first half, 23-18. They had 7 turnovers. Not awful, but also not great. Perez has it first. He gives it to Bandemir. As mentioned, Kalamazoo was averaging 21 turnovers per game. They are on pace for less than that. They get Horkey open in the corner for 3. Just couldn't find the bottom of the net. Amari with it. Yankees Amari. They give to JT Martinson. They enter in a Tyler Thiel.
Mari comes in, passes it out.
Melvin Frazier, baseline drive, split the double, and he walked in the process. Really good job, help side defense by Bobby Samples. And we didn't get to see a whole lot of Samples in the first half due to a couple early fouls. Yeah, I imagine second half he's going to come out with a lot of energy, right?
I sure hope so. He's really an energetic player to watch. He knows what he's doing.
Horkey picks up the dribble, skips it to Bandemir. Pass tipped out of bounds by Amari. To shoot. Frazier up in the face of Samples.
Oh.
And Samples going to call for an offensive foul. Well, there was the aggression, but he gets whistled the other way.
Up top with New.
New initiating the offense. To Teal. Amari downhill the other way, and he's going to be fouled. I think that's going on Perez. It is. First one on the freshman. It will send Banky's Amari to the line. 76.5% free throw shooter hits the first.
One thing about Amari is he's always going to take it no matter whatever block he has. He's just not afraid of a little action on the court.
Not afraid of contact whatsoever. He will fly through the air.
Exactly. Passes it off to 5.
Samples skips it. Great find. Horkey in the corner. Can this one go? Yes, it does. Ty Horkey from deep. Makes it a 9-point game.
Horkey really is a 3-point specialist.
He's 2 of 6 from beyond the arc tonight. Frazier steps back, gives to New. Amari rises up with the left hand. He missed it. New got inside. Now to Amari cutting. Couldn't finish with the left. Samples pushing quickly to Bandemir. Samples fakes. Now back out Horkey. He's going to drive baseline. Had it knocked away. And oh, it was off of Horkey. And a turnover. Samples sticks the leg out. It will be a kickball violation. We'll keep this with the Tigers. Take a look around the MIAA in action. Starting with men's basketball, Ohio Northern convincingly knocking off Adrian 82-59. Why is that important? On Saturday, Kalamazoo defeated the Polar Bears here at Tisch Lobos Court by 6, 67-61 as Amari rises up, can't find that one. Samples racing the other way. They might have a 4-on-2. A great pass out to Bandemir. It's going to be blocked, but Amari couldn't get it before it hit the backboard. It will be a goaltend. The basket will count. So that extends it to an 11-point game. In the second half, Olivet leading Defiance 60-43. Albion was taking on Ohio Wesleyan tonight. We'll bring you that update as soon as we can find it. New Will try a three. He'll
Bounces
miss it.
off.
Couldn't get the shooter's roll. So Kalamazoo with an 11-point lead. That's tied for their largest. Vandermeer on the cut. Count that, baby, and a foul. Vandermeer starting to get himself going in this half now. He's got 7 points with a chance for one more. Roof will come in, take out Perez. Vandermeer will go to the line for one more. He's 1 for 1 from there tonight. Misses it long. At halftime, Ohio Wesleyan leads Albion 34-26. Frazier up and under, a really nice finish. Gets it back to an 11-point game. That last foul, by the way, was on Frazier. It was his first. Samples has it. He'll stop Vandermeer straight away for three. No good. Horky the rebound. Will go out and try his own three. Misses that one a touch strong and a foul. I believe this is going on Broadsword. It is. Broadsword. Bit of a hold on New.
You can tell the Hornets are trying to be a lot more aggressive in this half, trying to get their plays to connect and just work collectively.
Samples comes out, Ferguson comes in women's basketball MIAA action. This will be a stunner. Baldwin Wallace leading Trine 30-29 in the third. Trine was the preseason favorite to win the MIAA. They are a nationally ranked team in the top 10 in America. Amari has it guarded by Horky up top. Teal pops out for three, couldn't get it. Shooting struggles continue for the Tigers. Also in the third quarter women's basketball action, Adrian leading Defiance 53-29. Amari whiffs, trying to get it to Horky, and the three won't bounce in. Roof will get the rebound, leaves it for Vandermeer. Ferguson's turn, can he get it to go? He comes up short, Broadsword with it. Gonna try and play with the left, couldn't get the roll. Hornets get 3 tries and just come up empty, continuing to struggle from deep tonight. Just 6 of 25. New spins back towards the baseline with the right, he scores. Roof in the corner. Oh, baseline drive. Roof goes up, he's fouled. It's going to be New, who I think caught him on the arm. They say he did. Roof will go to the line to shoot more, but what a first quick step by Alex Roof. Roof is 1 of 1 at the line tonight. And he comes up short on the free throw. Trey Bowling comes in for the first time for Kalamazoo, a sophomore out of Grand Rapids. Roof goes 0 for 2. Nine-point game. Frazier trying to cut the gap a little bit for the Tigers. Frazier in and out dribble into the lane, kick out Martinson, they swing. Thiel still can't get it. The shooting struggles continue for the Tigers, but they get an offensive rebound. Horky came from behind to knock it away from New. A great defensive play, heads up by Ty Horky. Horky baseline drives, goes left, he's fouled. That's gonna go against Thiel, it's his first.
Tigers are fouling a lot on the Hornets tonight.
Both teams have picked up a number of fouls. That's the 11th one on Grace Christian. 10 for Kalamazoo. Horky shooting 2. gets the first to go. He's been excellent from the stripe this year, 91.7%. He's got 9 points tonight. Comes up short on that one, so free throw starting to become a bit of a struggle for the Hornets. Thea will try another one. That one's good. Grace Christian finally gets a 3 to fall this half. They've got the lead back down to 7. This is where we started the half at. Martinson trying to take it away, but they leave Vandermeer open for 3, and he misses everything. Rare sight. Carter Vandermeer really struggling from deep. He's 0 for 5 now from beyond the arc, and Grace Christian gonna take a timeout. About 6 minutes into the half. We've had no separation gain in this half on either team. Hornets leading at 44-37. Tigers have it out of the timeout. Neither team shooting a good percentage from 3. Kalamazoo 23.1%, Grace Christian 20%. Neither team also shooting a great percentage from the foul stripe. Feels like rebounding right now has been the difference. The only spot one of the teams has an advantage, it's Kalamazoo. Martinson got it, he's fouled, count it. Bowling picks up the foul. And Martinson can make it a 4-point game. He's a 58% free throw shooter on the year. And do we have a timeout? Not quite certain. Everyone's sitting on the floor. I think we had a scoreboard issue. Martinson too strong on the free throw. New tipped it out, and Martinson's going to come away with it. An offensive rebound on a free throw. Tigers can get this within 1 possession. Frazier goes baseline. He's going to go all the way to the rack and finish. We have a 3-point game.
He was wide open with that one, too.
Such a quick move by Melvin Frazier. Vandermeer picks it up, got it to Gabe Sharp. Sharp going to work, kicks this out. Ferguson, a 3 in the corner, no good. Bowling able to hold on to it, and then Amari came to take it away. A 3-point game, and the Tigers can tie it here. Martinson, well, pump fake. He'll take a mid-range J, no good. And Vandermeer's going to come up with the rebound. Maybe a chance to slow things down for Kalamazoo. Sharp, he's not going to slow down. He's going to go for a 3, no good. New trying to back down, uses the step, tripped and couldn't get the call. Hornets with some numbers now. Sharp to Ferguson. He'll leave down to Bowling, and he shuffled his feet. Samples and Broadsword will immediately come back in. Still a 3-point game, and Grace Christian, after being down by 13, answering with a run to bring it within 3. Frazier's going to try and even this game right now. He can't do it. Sharp with a strong rebound. Sharp got the full head of steam. And this is going to be a jump ball, which is going to give this to the Tigers. Turnover.
Tigers are really having a comeback in this half.
They've outscored the Hornets 12-8 in the half. They're still within 3. Looks like they're going to try and get a pick and roll game going. So they're going to flare open Teal. The 3 comes up short. Clausen the offensive rebound. He'll fade away. He'll score. It's a 1-point game. Kalamazoo desperate, need of a bucket. Broadsword to Roof. Frazier knocked it away, but he was out of bounds. New will come out. Clayton Roberts will come back in. And Samples turns it over on the inbound, and Sharp picks up the foul. All the momentum with the Tigers right now. As Horkey and Perez are going to come back in. Take out Bandemer and Sharp. One-point game. Grace Christian can take the lead here. They haven't led since really early. Teal, a 3, does it. And the Tigers lead for the first time this half. The run continues.
Teal is definitely a shooting player. He'll always try and take that 3.
This is now third 3 of the night. Broadsword goes up and scores. Desperately needed bucket for Kalamazoo. Teal's now up to 12 with 3 threes. Teal's got this one, driving. Stops in the lane. York left open, he scores. And Kalamazoo's gonna take a timeout. And the Grace Christian Tigers have come storming back in the second half. They hold a 2-point lead with 10:48 to go, 48-46. All of a sudden in the second half, momentum has swung completely, and Kalamazoo now trailing by 2 to the Grace Christian Tigers, 48-46. Samples trying to get something going. He's aggressively trapped. Roof turns it over.
You can really feel the tension on the court. Stakes are high.
Frazier is going to try a 3. No good. Broadsword rebounds. Frazier's got 12 points. He's just 1 of 4 from beyond the arc tonight. Perez, they enter the Broadsword. He's going to spin back the other way. Continuing to spin and scoring. Broadsword with another bucket in the second half, ties us back up. York popped open. What a foul beforehand. It's going on Roof. Next foul will mean the Tigers are shooting. It's the first foul on Roof. Vandermeer back in. York gonna try a three, and it's good. A 3-point lead for the Tigers. Perez drives baseline, has it knocked away by Frazier. Frazier up and in. 2-possession lead for Grace Christian. And Horkey not ready for it. And oh, they're gonna catch a break though. Frazier was out of bounds. Samples trying to push the pace. All the momentum with Grace Christian right now. Broadsword catches the inbound. Trying to drive. Horkey pops open for three. He buries it. A huge three for Ty Horkey. He's got 12 tonight. Second Hornet in double figures. Back to a 2-point game. York enters. Teal goes up over Horkey. Count the basket. Teal starting to take over with 14 points. As Frazier's going to come out, Amari's going to come back in. Teal can't convert the free throw. 5 of 11 now for the Tigers tonight from the stripe. Vandermeer left wide open for three. That one goes. You figured it was just a matter of time before Vandermeer hit one, right?
Definitely. He's just that type of player.
Horkey running Amari off the screen. York tries another three to answer. He misses. Kalamazoo can grab the lead back here. Broadsword leaves for Horkey. Vandermeer open in the corner. Can he do it again? Yes, he can. And Kalamazoo back in front with 2 straight threes from Carter Vandermeer. He's got 13 tonight.
He's back in better than ever.
Hornets finally retake the lead. They got a 2-point lead. Roberts had it stolen by Broadsword. Up ahead to Horkey. He makes the catch. Up at the rim, and he couldn't get it to go. That would have sent the Hornet fans into a frenzy. Second one against Banky Zamari. Horkey 1 of 2 from the line tonight. He comes up short. Hornets continuing to struggle at the line. 50%, 6 of 12. That one rattles out. Free throw shooting, a real struggle for both sides.
Really rare to see that from Horkey.
He's now 1 of 4 from the line tonight. Amari looking for somewhere to go with it. Finds Clausen. Enters to Roberts. Trying to put his head down on Broadsword. Couldn't get it. York the rebound. Amari a three. No good. That one's going to be out of bounds. It's going to go to the Hornets.
That was excellent defense by Broadsword.
Quay Humphreys back in. Samples will bring it up. They're racing Vandermeer. He catches and fires another three. Bang! Timeout Tigers. Carter Vandermeer has come alive in this stretch, and Kalamazoo extends the lead back to 5-16 for the sophomore from Howell. 7:17 to go in this one. Hornets back on top by 5. So after Grace Christian was seemingly on a roll, it was the three-point shooting of Carter Vandermeer that gave the Hornets the lead back at 5 points. And now both teams needing to find some answers for the others. Clay Humphreys with it on the wing. Clayton Roberts, not much happening on this possession. Humphreys going to stop and try a three and come up short. Race for it, and touching it out of bounds just by a hair. That was Martinson. Excellent hustle play, giving everything he had.
Nearly diving into the stands.
Man, he was maybe inches from the front row of the bleachers. Vandermeer's got it. He's hit his last three from deep. Double team. Gives to Horky. Broadsword gonna try and go to work. He'll go with the jump hook. Couldn't get it. Perez right on the spot for two more.
It's a great help from Perez.
Right spot, right time for Patrick Perez with his 8th rebound of the night. And the Hornets lead by 7. Martinson driving on Perez, got him in the air, fades back, misses it, got his own rebound, steps up, couldn't finish that one. Samples will hold on to the rebound. Race ahead to Vandermeer, and he will slow the pace down. Vandermeer, Roberts stepping out at him. Skip pass, Perez in the corner, 4-3, just off the mark. Broadsword is gonna come away with it to Samples. Great hustle play there. Porky stops in the mid-range, turns around and finishes. And Horky adds 2 more, and Kalamazoo back up 9.
He did a great job at avoiding his defender, working around that to connect it.
Thought there might have been a whistle coming on Humphreys. Only 4 fouls called against Grace Christian this half. Martinson driving baseline off a screen, blocked by Perez. Roberts comes away with the rebound. Amari behind the back. Trying to drive on Horky. Good defense by the Hornets. And then a foul called on Samples, which means free throws coming. That's just an unfortunate foul. Don't you think, just trying to get the ball?
I agree.
It's the 4th on Samples. With under 5 minutes, you don't think it matter as much. Broadsword's going to come out. They're going to bring Roof in. A little bit of a smaller lineup for Kalamazoo, as I believe Clayton Roberts is going to go to the line. Entered the year just 20% from the line. He's 1 of 1 today. Converts on the first. He's got 4 points now. Misses the second one. Vandermeer guarded closely by Amari. They wanted a foul, but Vandermeer got hit off the ball. Perez trying to work. He'll drive baseline. Skip in the corner to Vandermeer. He'll go up with the right, couldn't finish. 8-point game, 4.5 to go. Roberts is fouled by Roof on the way up. He'll shoot 2 more. So a little bit of momentum the other way for the Tigers as Roberts will shoot 2 more. They're about to bring New and Teal back in. First free throw is good. Second one no good, and they can't handle the rebound. So a 7-point game, and the Tigers can get closer. Frazier, mid-range J, no good. Samples able to grab it. Manages to stay on his feet. Perez to Horkey. He'll go with the reverse and score. 2-on-1 transition, and the Hornets convert. Amari with the left. He was fouled. So now Amari will go shoot 2. He's 1 of 2 at the line tonight. Converts the first free throw. Banky's Amari averaged 14 a night entering this one. Remember, this is game number 6 for Grace Christian. Just game 3 for Kalamazoo.
Yeah, they've been busy.
Converting both of them. 4 minutes to go. It's a 7-point lead for the Hornets. Horkey in trouble, managed to keep his footing. Got it to Vandermeer, 1 more. Samples, pump fake. He'll try a 3. That's good! Bobby Samples with his second 3 of the night.
That was great ball movement, a great play.
New foul by Roof. Means Parker New will go shoot 2. He's at the line for the first time tonight. Only taking 1 free throw this year. He's 0 for 1. Broadsword re-enters. Roof comes out. Two at 2 for New. 8-point game with 3.5 to go. You think if you're Kalamazoo, you're thinking wind some clock here. Broadsword. Samples just hit a 3. Jab step. Double comes. Got it out to Perez. 1 more. Horkey. Is this the dagger? It might be. 11-point lead for the Hornets, and they have caught fire from deep late. Teal, this will be a huge answer. He couldn't get it.
Whenever Horkey or Vandermeer, whenever they're in that corner, they just always manage to connect it and get that 3.
Broadsword, free roam. Oh, and he finishes with the contact. Amari trying to go quick. Perez nearly blocked it. 13-point game, and Grace Christian really working in scramble mode right now. Amari back to the line, 7 points tonight, hits the first free throw. Two at 2. .11-point lead for the Hornets. It's been Mostly threes as of late that have gotten them through, although they're only shooting 34% tonight. They've gotten hot later. Samples slowing down, waiting for the best shot possible. Vandermeer trying to skip it to Perez. It was off the fingertips of Martinson with 12 to shoot. Another one tipped out of bounds will stay on this end. 10 to shoot for Kalamazoo, 2:24 on the game clock. Hornets trying to salt this one away and survive another victory at home. Start the year 2-1. Samples 4 to shoot. He'll step back. Vandermeer hoists it. Not close. 2:12 to go. Frazier gonna let it roll up the court as much as he could. They get an elevator screen for Teal. He's gonna drive downhill, back up with the right. Grace Christian not going away yet, and now they're deploying some full court pressure. Samples fouled hard by Teal. Now some discussion amongst the officials. Could this get ruled intentional foul? Kalamazoo not in the bonus yet. That's just the 5th team foul of the half on Grace Christian. It's the 2nd one on Ty Thiel. Get this into Samples. And Teal fouls him again. It's his 3rd. Samples gets in again. Under 2 minutes to go here. Kalamazoo leading by 9. Perez, baseline drive, hop step into the lane. He's fouled, got the shot up, nearly got it to go. That would have been quite impressive. Instead now it's 2 free throws for Perez. 3rd one on Martinson. Still no major foul trouble for Grace Christian. Perez has not attempted a free throw tonight. First one misses. Kalamazoo continuing to struggle. That was the 3rd attempt of the year for Perez, and first miss. And finally, the Hornets get a free throw to go. 10-point game, minute 40 to go. You got to imagine for Kalamazoo, you want to avoid fouling at all costs, right?
100%. I feel like so far they've been doing a pretty good job. If anything, it's Grace Christian that's having a little bit of trouble with the fouls.
New gets an open 3 and got it as Samples got thrown to the floor. And the Tigers are going to take a timeout. With a minute 24 to go, Samples okay, but Grace Christian not going away at all. We got a minute 24 left. Hornets leading it by 7. 1:24 left, and they were able to get it in relatively easy to Samples. Double approaching him, York chasing him down. Samples doing an excellent job of keeping the dribble. Got it to Horkey, and York not going to foul yet. Now Bandamere, fouled by Amari. It's third one on Banky's Amari. Bandamere will go for 1-1. As Teal will come back in. Crucial free throws here for Kalamazoo. Bandamere gets the shooter's roll. $17 points for Carter Bandamere tonight. This one can make it 18, and again he gets a roll. New tries a three again. That one's short. Horkey fouled by Amari. And the Hornets about a minute away from closing this one out. It's the fourth one on Banky's Amari. Kalamazoo in all likelihood gonna wrap this one up soon. As we look at the upcoming schedule for Grace Christian, they're gonna continue a long road trip they got. On Saturday they will travel to Olivet Nazarene. A couple days later they'll be at Crown, then immediately right after that they'll be at North Central in Minnesota. Horkey 1-1, first one good. He's got 20 points tonight. And finally the free throw percentage numbers starting to increase for Kalamazoo. They're now 10 of 18, still not a great number. Horkey hits two more. Lead back up to 11.
This game has really been up and down.
Amari draws a whistle. He'll shoot two more. Kalamazoo's got a bit of a road trip coming up. Friday they will travel to take on Bluffton. If anybody remembers when Bluffton and Kalamazoo played a year ago here on Tisch Level's court, back and forth battle to the end that ended on a Beaver buzzer beater to win the game. As Amari hits the first free throw with 53.8 to go. As Martinson and Roberts come back in. Second free throw good. Saturday will be another part of a back-to-back for Kalamazoo as they will travel to Defiance. Samples gets this one in, lost his shoe in the process. Bandamere found Horkey. They got to get this thing over mid-court. He does so to Perez, and you got to imagine the foul coming soon. Broadsword's got it. He's fouled. No shot called. But instead, Clayton Roberts will pick up a foul, which means Broadsword, I believe, will shoot two. Second foul on Roberts. This is the guy that Grace Christian would want shooting the free throws. And it's the 9th one of the half, so it is 1-1. And Broadsword calmly hits it. Right now 2 of 3, 12 points tonight on the night for the big man out of Boise. Comes up short on the second one. 10-point Hornet lead still. Frazier puts his head down, drives to the rim. Couldn't get it. Broadsword the rebound. Horkey gets it, and a foul against New. We'll send, I believe, Broadsword to the line for two more. Third one on Parker New. Kalamazoo can continue to climb the lead at the free throw stripe. Next home game for these Hornets will be November 27th. Manchester comes into the building. First one good for Broadsword. Manchester's a team Kalamazoo has had success against, but they have been entertaining games. Broadsword splits again. 11-point lead for Kalamazoo. We're under 30 seconds. New drives, and he will finish. And Grace Christian going to take a timeout, 24.4 to go, and a 9-point lead for Kalamazoo. .4. You can imagine Kalamazoo to get the ball, and then the immediate foul is coming. It is on Amari, and he is out of this game. Amari will have to come out of this game. It's going to be, I believe, 2 free throws for Bobby Samples. And Clausen will take Amari out of this game. 23.3, Bobby Samples to the free throw line. He's 3 of 6 this year. He hits the first. Samples now with 7. He's also got 5 rebounds and 3 assists. Complete player for this team. 2 of 2. 20 seconds. New will stop and try a 3 straight away. No good. Vandermeer the rebound, and that will do it. Kalamazoo gonna get this one done today. Not without its struggles, but the Hornets, on Gabe Sharp's 22nd birthday, will defeat the Grace Christian Tigers by a final score of 83-72 as we look at the final numbers. Hornets finished shooting 45% from the field. Grace Christian just 37. Tigers 7 of 33, 21% from the field. Kalamazoo got hot there towards the end of the second half from beyond the arc, finishing 12 of 35. And that's got to be really what the difference was them getting hot towards the end of that game.
I agree. Well, they were up. Grace Christian was up for quite some time. They were really on a roll for a second. And once Kalamazoo realized that, I think they came back harder, stronger, and finished out strong.
16 Hornet turnovers to just 10 for Grace Christian. A good job taking care of the basketball for them. Kalamazoo out-rebounding them by 10. We talked about that, 49-39, including 14 offensive rebounds to the Tigers, 13. Look at the individual numbers. Ty Thiel leading the Tigers with 16 points. Melvin Frazier adding 14. Parker New and Banky Zamari with 11 apiece. New leading them in rebounds with 6. Amari and JT Martinson with 5 apiece. New, Amari, and Melvin Frazier each with 3 assists. On the Hornets side, Ty Horkey leading Kalamazoo with 21 points, also leading all scores. Carter Vandermeer adding in 18, including getting hot in the second half. Lucas Broadsword with 13. Gabe Sharp on his 22nd birthday with 10. Broadsword leading the Hornets in rebounding with 9. Horkey with 8. Patrick Perez with 7. Bobby Samples with 5. Broadsword, Horkey, and Perez with 4 assists apiece. Samples and Vandermeer with 3. And with that, just about to wrap this one up. Next time this men's basketball team will be in action, it'll be on November 27th when they host Manchester. That's signing off from Tisch Loveless Court inside the Anderson Athletic Center on the campus of Kalamazoo College. My name is Zach Metz. Alongside me is Claire Russo. Once again, the final score from tonight, Kalamazoo 83, Grace Christian 72. Thank you, everyone, and have a good night.